guys, welcome to the first episode on the FM Recruiter. In this year's FM, we are going to focus on Wrexham. Wrexham are my team, and we're starting right from the start. So this is quite literally day one in the job, and in this episode, what you're going to see is me get my staff team in place, my scouting team, and you're going to see the first league game, as well as us getting a couple of signings in place and getting that pre-season training ready to go. Okay, so what I want to do is control the possession. Wrexham have got a really good squad for the league that they start in. Obviously, there's a lot of money, as everybody knows, that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have invested tons already into the club. So, what we want to do is really control games. By doing that, what we're going to do is play a 4-2-3-1, and we're going to do a control possession tactic. The idea behind, we'll have 60 to 65% possession. Paul Mullin up front will score goals for fun. Ollie Palmer coming off the bench. And we'll also maximise the impact that Jordan Davis and Elliot Lee have on the team. So what we want to do is set it up, controlling the possession. We're going to have shorter passing, working the ball into the box. And what we're going to do in defence is actually drop nice and deep. Make ourselves really, really difficult to beat. Now, we're not going to play these as holding midfielders. We don't need to. We're going to actually move them up to here. The reason being, we're good enough not to need it. And if I need to later in the season, we can change it. Okay, so what we want to do on defence for me is we are going to drop nice and deep. We're actually going to go into a low block. We're going to stay on the feet and we're going to drop off more. The reason for that being is they won't have a lot of the ball, but it means that we will be able to recover our stamina. We'll stay fitter for longer, and that means we'll maximise our play on the ball. We're also going to make the pitch as big as we possibly can, give us more room to play our passing game. Okay, so in terms of the support profile with Wrexham, it is a little bit different to what you'd expect. Actually, on previous versions of Football Manager, they've never given any specific teams to beat. However, this year we've got Chester, Shrewsbury, Tranmere and Stockport. 4 teams that if we play them, we have got to beat them. That is to meet the fans' expectations. I do really like this section of the game. 14% of the fans are hardcore. We've got 40% core fans, which are all here. Very small corporate, and we've got a couple of fair weather fans as well. And then in terms of our goals set by Mr. Reynolds as the chairman, sign high rep players, grow the club's reputation and work within the wage budget. We have got to win promotion to League 2 this year. Now, it doesn't say we have to win the league. It just says we've got to get promoted, but we want to win the league. Definitely kind of set and then next year's is to reach the playoffs and then ideally get promoted the year after. Okay, so here's our best 11. Rob Layton is obviously our best goalkeeper. However, he is injured because he fractured his wrist last season. Left back McFadzean, far too good for this league. Then we've got Tunnicliffe, Tozer and Reece Hall-Johnson. I actually think that Aaron Hayden over Ben Tozer just because of age. Ben Tozer's in his early 30s. Midfield, James Jones, Thomas O'Connor. I think he is on the loan list. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did a game during the beta and he was transfer listed, which I couldn't understand. Right wing, we've got Liam McAlinder and nobody else. So that is an area we need to sign. And then up front, Paul Mullin and Sam Dolby. Obviously, Ollie Palmer as well. And on the left, we've got Jordan Davis. So the areas that we want to improve, right wing, right wing and a new goalkeeper, ideally, just because Rob Layton is out for a while. And Mark Howard isn't the best. All right, so we're bringing three trialists in. Yaya Sanogo, yes, you probably do recognise his name. He used to play for Arsenal as a forward. We have got Thomas Agyapong, who is a winger who played for Man City, FC20, Brada. So he again has played at a very high level. And Jerome Sinclair, the former Liverpool player, who's also a winger. It says he's a forward on there, but he does play as a winger. So we are about to kick off pre-season. We're in the process of changing our staffing team. And then what we're going to do is get straight into the first league game. As and when we bring signings in, obviously we will. There is one player we have offered a contract to. So he looks a really decent player. As does he. Look, these players, do you know what I mean? They might be worth signing. In terms of this, I always just leave it to the assistant manager. They tend to be a little bit harsher than I am. But yeah, this is the lad we've offered a contract to, George McCackran. Plymouth, he's going to go to Plymouth. Just been let go by Chelsea. What we can do, though, is maybe just offer him a little bit more money. Because you've got a choice between playing National League and playing in the conference. You're going to choose to play in the conference. In terms of injuries, there's the broken wrist. I haven't looked at a goalkeeper yet. Right, let's go and meet the squad. So, obviously, I'd like to introduce myself as your new manager. Really, do we want to... Okay, they're not bothered. Let's go. Jacob Mendy is always miserable. We want to go up as champs, and let's just go through it. They're never asked about the cut. It's always about what you say about the league in that meeting. But right, let's go into the first league game. Right, so first signing over the line. George McCackran has turned down League One Plymouth to come to us. Yes, we offered him a little bit more money, but you know what? He is that good. He's only 21, been released by Chelsea. He is going to be the mainstay of our midfield for years to come. Plus the sell-on fees that we have on him. 400 grand if we don't get promoted. 550,000 for any club in a higher division. It's smart business. What a signing. Second signing, Callum McManaman. Again, Plymouth went after him. He chose to come to Wrexham. Really experienced player who can play on the right side of the midfield. Happy days. Third signing. Really happy with this one. Right back is an area where we have people, but it also means we've got a cover at right wing now because Anthony Ford can play there. Danny Simpson, 35 years old, but you know what, can still do a job in the conference. Let's go, we're building a team. Well, my preseason had been going too well. Danny Simpson has just been ruled out for the entire season. Wow, 7 to 8 months for the damaged Achilles tendon. I think we gave him a 2-year contract. Right then, it is game day. We are playing Eastleigh, first game of the season. I'm confident. Tactics are good. We've got some good players. We actually managed to get that deal done for Agipong. He wasn't really sure, but after being on trial, he decided to sign. And we've brought in Lawrence Figaro in goal, who is an amazing signing, formerly of Liverpool. So let's see how we get on. So a chance here. So remember, we are sitting deep in the block. De Silva has come in late in the transfer window, but he looks a real purchase. Jordan Davis on a run. This is a really unchallenged run. He's gone all the way across the pitch. Cuts back. Oh, it's a good effort, but it's over the bar. Chance for Eastleigh. Free kick. Camp. Oh, just wide. It was a good header. Corner. Eastleigh. Hesketh to take it. Whips it in. Deep. Back post. Goes all the way across the goal. Vigaro had it covered. It's a long way wide. Right then, so it's half time. Pretty dull first half, not a lot of action. We are controlling possession, not as much as I would have liked, and we haven't hit the target or created as much as I would have liked. So let's see if we can change that second half. Chance for Wrexham down the left. De Silva throw in, takes it to Jordan Davis. Wrexham have just sped the play up a little bit. Thomas O'Connor beaten in the air, and a chance for Eastleigh to bring it away with Abrams. The break is on. De Silva's caught out of position. Hill through to McLennan. McLennan goes wide of goal, needs the man. Hill comes back. It's 1-0 to Eastleigh. A fantastic counter-attack. Superb counter-attack by Eastleigh. Hesketh, free kick for Eastleigh. Plays it square to McLennan. McLennan hits the bar. And Young clears for a corner. It's a chance here for Eastleigh. Eastleigh have really dominated this second half. Substitutions made for Wrexham though. Young, McManaman and Palmer all come on. Takes the corner. Abrams up. but it's cleared by Wrexham. Young closes Hesketh down, but he plays it deep back post and Ford clears. Chance for McManaman now to run for Wrexham. Can they get an equaliser? He cuts it back. Ollie Palmer stood still on the penalty area, the penalty spot. But Davis rescues it, plays it to De Silva. De Silva to O'Connor. O'Connor on the edge of the box to Ford. It's a poor ball, but Ford gets there. It's rescued. And Ollie Palmer. It's 1-1. Wrexham have rescued a point. 85 minutes on the clock. Is there a winner? Young, free kick, whips it in deep. Elliot Lee on his debut. It's 2-1 to Wrexham. And the game has completely turned on its head. Let's see a replay. It's a fantastic free kick from the substitute. Deep back post. Elliot Lee loses his man. Keeper's got to do better. Wrexham playing out from the back. We have played the 4 minutes of added on time that were initially set up by the referee. Lose it. Wrexham have lost it. It's into Abrahams. Abrahams edge of the box. He shoots. A fantastic block by Aaron Hayden. And that should be time. Tunnicliffe to De Silva. Tunnicliffe plays it long, but again, Wrexham give it away. We are now in the 95th minute of the 94 allocated. It's cut across. Oh, is it going to be a goal? It is! Wow, the referee has played an extra minute here. We don't know where that's come from. And Eastleigh have rescued the point. It's poor defending from Wrexham. He looks offside. I'd like to see a replay. Let's see the replay of the offside here. Is it harsh done? No, he's onside just. And that's it. That's full time. I mean, we didn't create anywhere near enough. Let's be quite honest about it. Only 7 shots, 3 on target, but we did score with 2 of the 3. Second half, though, Eastleigh were a much better team. And probably 2-all is probably a fair result. Need to have a tweak with the tactics and hope that it is just kind of early. Paul Mullin had a shocking game. But I'll take a draw. We didn't play that well, and we'll go from there with it. Thank you very, very much for watching this first episode of Welcome to Wrexham. Massively appreciated. If you do like the content, please remember to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Will be a new episode coming out every Sunday around 5 p.m. For you to watch at your leisure throughout the week. I'll see you all soon. Have a good one, guys.